in the early morning to you. Sitting out there on the block doing what I do. Reminiscing, wondering what could have been. I usually say minding my motherfucking business, but I do that well. But the devil still comes at you. There's a garbage can sitting there, and last night I pull up, and there's a bag, paper bag, and a plastic bag, and I look at it, and it's two big old cans of Budweiser, and they were cold. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Knowing I'm depressed and I'm not right, the fucking devil will leave 2 cans of beer. My favorite beer when I did drink, Budweiser, the big boys. I'll throw them in the trunk. I'm gonna give them to somebody eventually. But that's fucking crazy. That ain't nothing but the devil. Knowing I ain't had a drink since May of 2005. That motherfucker gonna set me up with 2 of my favorite beers when I used to drink. Ain't that a bitch? I didn't know what was in the bag. Paranoid Society. Could have been a bomb or some shit. No, it wasn't no briefcase. It was a paper bag and a plastic bag. Thought it might have been some pop or some shit like that or some garbage. It's right by the garbage can. I thought it was garbage. I was going to throw it in the trash. I picked it up. It was kind of heavy. But that's how my life is going. Every day is a serious fucking struggle for me. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, all of the above. But I'm supposed to just keep getting up and getting on like it ain't a big deal. You be alright. You strong. I'm so tired of hearing that fucking bullshit. How strong do I gotta be before I break through? I'm 60 years old, and I have absolutely accomplished nothing. That's how I feel. I know I did all right in life, helping other people and taking care of my babies. Now it's time for them to take care of me. Because the band's back together. Me and my 3 kids are under the same roof like old times, and I love it. My son Junior, he loves it. He got somebody he can talk to, and they can cook, just like their daddy. All they gotta do is chip in and put no pressure on them. Keep a little job. I don't care if it's a temp agency, whatever. Just chip in, and we'll be all right. I'm happy about that situation. I just wish Maylee was still here with us. She died, April 14th of this year. Crushed my spirits. Took away my will to do anything, pretty much. So I decided to work from home. Yeah, I go to the casino every day, and I'm going to go every day, 365 days a year for the rest of my life. And I sports bet. What's up, Ty? I'm gonna get them. Place your bet in the machine. The minimum bet is $5, and the maximum payout is like $9,999. It won't let you place a bet that's over 10,000 in the machine. So I push it to the limit. Every time I got an extra few $5, I put it in there and I push it up to 9,000 and something dollars. It might be 12 picks, might be 10, 14, it don't matter. If I can hit one of those in a year's time, once a year, it's 365 days. I've been betting baseball. You can bet on anything. There's always something to bet on. But I'm glad it's baseball season because I can take my chances pretty much every day all summer. I've been praying on a win because I'm doing really, really bad financially right now. I'm tired of starting over. I know a bunch of y'all know that feeling. But I'm still here, motherfuckers. And she wouldn't have it no other way. I talk to her all day. I think about her. First thought when I wake up is I thank God for another day, and I think of Maylee. And reality sets in. My soul just drops like boom. She's gone. It hurts, man. You make a pimp decision. I know your paperwork ain't right, motherfucker. Come to the intersection and wait. She's waiting on that fucking female there. Yeah, that's the chick, Jasmine. She thinks she's so better than people. But you ain't got nowhere to go, dummy. Now you're over there kicking the garbage. Life can be cruel and rough for each and every one of us at some point in time. All we can do is pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and march forward. That's what you would think. I'm at the point in my life where I don't give a shit no more. Best part of me died with Maylee. I have no energy, no sex drive. I mean, I'm 60 as it is. But she kept me excited because she was full of energy. She was a free spirit, whatever that means. She was like me. In other words, she was uncoachable. Could nobody tell her how to live her fucking life. I've done what I can do to make her comfortable and safe for the 7.5 years we were together. And I'm grateful for the time that we had together. I've lived this before. I don't speak on my wife too much. It's been almost a decade. August to be 10 years. But I never forget her. She was my wife, the mother of my children. She gave me life after death. I died. I still got my 3 kids to carry on. One of these motherfuckers better have some babies. Shit, I'm too old now. Fuck it. They have babies when I'm dead and gone and carry on the family legacy. I know a lot of people that got a bunch of grandbabies and all that. God bless you. Children don't excite me. Especially in this day and age, it's scary. This country is so greedy. They got these children that live up the hill in mini projects. And their children got to fend for themselves to get to school and home. I mean, really? I guess they use that as less than a mile bullshit. It's a war zone out here in this motherfucker. They should have a school bus to go up there and get them kids, man. I don't like that. A couple of parents walk down the hill every day, walk down to the school and get the kids and walk back up, and some of them pay for a ride back up this mountain. And I be like, that's fucked up. And inflation and cost of living is out of control. And these fucking greedy bastards can't supply a school bus for that neighborhood. And why is that? There were little white kids all up there. I bet they'd have a school bus going up there. Yeah, reality. They don't give a fuck about us, is my point. But I'm down, and I'm going to be down for a long time. Like my daughter said when she wrote Maylee's obituary. It's like Maylee wrote it herself. It's like the thing that my youngest daughter put in it is like what she would want and what she would have said. Don't forget her. She don't have to worry about that. She'll always be with me, or us, from above. When I'm drinking my morning coffee, think about her. When our favorite songs come on, she ain't never lied. I get in my mood and I go in the room and I play her songs. She was a weirdo like me. I was cranking the Rolling Stone and she's like, what is that? And after a while, she knew the songs word for word, just like me. Sympathy for the Devil. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many man's soul and faith. I was round when Jesus Christ had his moments in doubt and pain. Made damn sure the pilot washed his hands and sealed his fate. She was singing right along with me. Pleased to meet you. I hope you guess my name. 'Cause what's puzzling you is just the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg till I saw it was a time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank, held a general's rank when the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh, what's puzzling you is just the nature of my game. Thank you. I don't know the copyrights to that song, though. She used to love that stupid song. She used to sing it with me, man. I'm gonna miss her. Big time, man. That was my partner. Some of y'all wouldn't understand. That was my soulmate, for real. That was my second wife. When I thought I could never love again, God sent that woman to me. It took me a long time to let go of my wife. And in the beginning, I couldn't. I was running through women. But I would think about Pam, you know. So I can imagine how it's going to be again, thinking about Mei Lee. But I'm not going to put that on another woman. Apparently, I'm not supposed to be with nobody. It's like going back in time. I've always been a loner. Even when I was a little kid, I'd stay in the house and play with my racing set and my train set. So my parents would make me go outside, then I'd go bike riding or whatever. And I was okay with being by myself. But I'm not okay with it now. You get used to having someone in your life, and then just like that, they're gone. It hurts. I got to go on because I got my children, you know. I need them. And I'm quite sure they need their father. And they're grown and they're responsible, and I love them. She had children as well. I've met them all. A few of them I love, like they're my own. And I'm always trying to be there for them. It's hard for me. Like I say, some of y'all would never understand. I'll rank that pain up there with the death of my mother. A lot of people have lost children, and my heart goes out to you. That's one pain I pray I never have to experience. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I know how you feel, because I really don't when it comes to that one. But to lose your partner, it hurts. I used to think to her and tell her, you know, she used to run wild. She was a wild spirit. She loved these streets. I ain't gonna lie and sugarcoat nothing. I used to tell her I come up in these motherfuckers as well. It ain't nothing out here but trouble. If you out here in these streets, you should be cleaning them up, working, getting a paycheck. That was always my mentality about these fucking streets. I ran these motherfuckers. She wasn't old as me, you know. She was 45. Didn't even make it to July or August, you know. August 9th. She'd have been 46. We had great times together, man. Wasn't all bad. Trust me. She was fun. She was funny. She was very intelligent. And she cared about people, but she could be ruthless like me. Fuck all you motherfuckers. When a motherfucker would play on her goddamn kindness, she would put her wrath down on a motherfucker. Male or female, she didn't give a fuck. A lot of motherfuckers couldn't stand her. These fake ass motherfuckers, you know? Because she didn't need them. She never did. Even before she met me, she was independent. She ran around out here. She lived out here. She did what she'd done. And she always took care of herself. And then God sent her to me and vice versa. And we were perfect for each other. She put me through it. But I put her through it just as much. Motherfucker think because a motherfucker don't drink or use drugs, they don't have no problems. Shit, my mental problems make you wanna be crazy motherfuckers look like Einstein. I can't stand these stupid motherfuckers out here. Every motherfucker crazy. Ooh, she crazy, he crazy. Yeah, okay. I'm insane, motherfucker. I'm not proud of that. But I can't change who I am. And if I could, I wouldn't. I don't play with people. I try not to play with people, period. That he shit and all that. Yeah, I laugh. Tell a few jokes. But it still don't ease my pain. This shit we call life is not a game. You could be here today and gone the next. So y'all keep on taking your loved ones, your supposed loved ones, for granted. You know, motherfuckers feuding and bickering about the smallest things. Yeah, motherfucker don't wake up. The whole world turned upside down just like that. That's what I had to tell a motherfucker yesterday. Tell him out there, they sitting out here, him and this girl. You know, they both addicts. He screaming at her, threatening her. Give me that shit, bitch. I told you, I ain't gonna tell you again. Shut the fuck up, bitch. And he do this every night. And I just sit in my car and I just listen to this punk motherfucker. And then yesterday he's sitting over there on the little steps, and I went over and I sat beside him and started talking to him. I explained it to him, you know, I know the man for years. He's all right with me. He's a little older than me. And I asked him, do he care about the girl? And he's like, yeah, you gotta be running around there trying to find her and all that. And I was like, that's not caring about her, man. You be running around there to find her and see what she got. Do you care about her? If you cared about her, then you would take heed to how you treating her, man. You're out in the middle of the street, broad daylight, 50 people out there, and you screaming and hollering at this girl, you know. I told her my girl went to sleep, but she didn't wake up. If that was to happen to you, how would you feel? And he paused and he looked at me like, damn, my whole world would be fucked up. You got a point. No, it's not about having a point, man. You're 65. You should know better, man. Don't nobody owe us nothing, man. That girl out here hustling and running around here, and you treating her like shit. You get mad at her, and you throw her out every other day, get out until we get close to check day. You know, I didn't tell him all that, but I know the situation. But I told him, you should stop taking her for granted. She out here shooting dope, you know. It's a good chance they're going to find her dead. And sure enough, that night, he ran around and asked me, Tone, you see my girl? You see my girl? I was like, I haven't seen her in hours. He looking in the alleyways, and he told me the next day that she had went out. Somebody had called the paramedics, and she was in the hospital. You know, like, that's what I'm talking about, man. There is no dope out here. This shit is, it's all poison regardless. But these little punk motherfuckers think they're chemists. They think it's a game. Playing with people's lives, you know, just mixing anything, you know, trying to make money. You pieces of garbage. I can't stand none of you motherfucking wannabes. But I'm not going to go there, you know, because I get angry. But my point is, if you care about somebody, you got to let them know through the good and the bad. You know? These things is not going to be good. They're mostly going to be bad in our delusional minds. Everything, if it ain't our way, it's wrong. You know, it's easy to try to tell somebody else how to live their life and how to act and how, you know. That's not how it works. You accept a motherfucker for who they are, or you get the fuck away from them. Fuck what a motherfucker say. If you're around a motherfucker long enough, they will show you exactly who they are. Words don't mean shit. You know, continuous apologies is manipulation. A motherfucker apologizing because they got caught, or, you know, that's all. A sincere motherfucker will change the way they do things if they care about you. Like my girl, she made big strides and then she fell back. But that came with the territory. That was part of it. She was in the attic when I met her. You know, and I told her, I'm an addict too. I just choose not to get high or drink today. I got a guy right here I was talking about walking down the street. You know, I just choose not to get high. And she would go days in the house without even trying to go outside to drink or nothing. And I was proud of her. She had a few jobs in the time we were together. And those are the best times of her life, I can tell. She was full of energy. She was gung-ho about going to work. Yes. Give you something else to do besides run around these goddamn streets. I know. Because I kept a motherfucking job just to keep me out the penitentiary. Because some of you motherfuckers, you push buttons, boy. And you still do. I'm just old in y'all minds. You know, I'm this big and motherfucker. I'm gonna pause it. What's up,
You know you got the light on your phone.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I mean the back of it. You look all the way up the street and no light. I thought that light was the front of your car.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
I'm chilling.
You see Mook out here? With the little blue car?
Yeah, he was out here. I seen him about 2 hours ago. Guess he went home. He never came back. He was running out the station, and I pulled up. He was leaving.
Yeah,
It's been longer than an hour. I've been here since like 11:30. It's almost 2. Yeah, life can be rough at all times if you allow it to be. My stress is just off the chain. And I have to catch myself because I have a short fuse. I've always had one. But as I got older, I learned how to control myself and not get in trouble or worse. Oh, I guess my flashlight's on. Turn this motherfucker off.